everyone, FFHS back again with another video, and today I'm going to be overviewing this. This is my modified ZESTY SMG. Let's get into it. External mods first. I'm going to go from tip to end because that's logical. Up here we have a little sticky out piece of Nerf faux barrel. This was inserted when I was doing my paint job. I painted this shortened recon barrel green. I'll go over that in a second. But I took these two orange pieces off here, slammed a barrel in and then tightened it up, so this will no longer come out, but I think it just looks cooler that way. And yeah, this is a shortened recon barrel. I cut the end off of a recon barrel, glued the end back on. Attached to that I do have a pump kit. This reaches right to the end of the barrel. It's not meant to be, this pump kit isn't meant to be put on a shortened barrel, it's meant to be put on a normal barrel, so that's why it looks a little bit odd here. But whatever, it's minor details. This is just a standard worker retaliator pump kit, if you wanted to know. Up at the slide region, I have a piece of Picatinny here. No particular reason, it doesn't really do anything. Inside I have this really long screw in there with some electrical tape around it, which acts as another priming point. So if you, for some reason, want to go bolt action and not the superior pump action, you can. Currently, it still uses Nerf mags, the standard full darts and stuff. But if Worker releases a ZESTY short dart kit, I will buy one and put it in this because I really love the ergonomics of this blaster. But that brings me to the internal mods. I'll finish off the external mods after I talk about these internals. Very simple stuff. I removed the access door and added a 5.5 kilogram spring. That's it. Right, now back onto the externals. I've added a new mag release. This is simply made out of pop sticks, so strike the magazine release inside of the trigger guard because that's just weird. There's a piece of pop stick here which allows you to strike it like that, like any other normal mag release. And if you wanted to know, this blaster still has slam fire. Back to the stock. This stock is the Recon Mark II stock, and it has also been painted green to match the rest of the ZESTY. It is pretty short, but this blaster was designed to be small and kind of compact. And there are holes drilled into here, and then down there as well as sling attachment points. Right, that is a full overview of all the externals and internals. Now I'm going to show you it firing. Right, whole bunch of random darts, elites, Aki strikes, waffle heads. Let's go. Stand fire. So my thoughts on this blaster? I really like it. It is something that I don't yet have. My Retaliator, it was kind of like that when it worked. So now this is a new addition and I can actually use this in family friendly and CQB wars because it doesn't shoot as hard as my Swift or my Aeon. But yeah, as I said earlier, if Worker do release, or anyone really release internals for this blaster, I will definitely pick them up because I like using this blaster. It's very comfortable. I like the pump action, it's very, very smooth, and I just really overall like this blaster. I believe this is the first mod of this blaster out on YouTube. So hopefully other people can build stuff off of this blaster and get inspiration for their own ZESTY if you want to mod one. Honestly, the internals are pretty much the same as a Retaliator, except there are little locks for the slamfire element of the blaster if you want to remove those to remove slamfire. It's very simple, very easy to change springs, but you can't get to the stock attachment point back here to easily swap springs like you can with like the Retaliator Recon or anything else. If you want to swap out springs, you do have to open up the whole blaster. No big deal, it's easy enough. Speculation is that this blaster fires at about 80 to 90 FPS because of its higher spring and its improved seal. But of course it's still using the inferior full darts and not a sealed breech, so it can be pumped higher, but I don't really want to be pumping it that much higher because I'm not really going to pump it over 150 because my Swift and Aeon can do that and they're a lot more ergonomic. Well, not more ergonomic, but they're a lot smoother to prime. They fire half darts and they're easier, they're right there. I'd rather have this thing sitting at about 100, but with high quality internals. Anyway, that's enough of me nerding out about this thing. You probably don't care. You just want to look at it. Yeah, look at it. Look at it. So that is the video on the ZESTY SMG. One last B-roll shot. Oh yeah!